Alrighty, guys, it is time for the official picks of the week. This is for college football. The NFL picks will be coming out probably within the next 48 hours, so definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified whenever that video does pop up. Friendly reminder, we went 6-1 college football on these official plays last week. We're looking to go perfect. We're looking to go perfect in this weekend slate. But I'll tell you one thing, and I will make this a point right now. I will take a second to emphasize, do not feel forced to bet these games. Like, in my opinion, this is the worst college football slate I have seen all year. We're in week 4, and this slate absolutely sucks. There's a ton of games that you might as well just flip a coin. I mean, Clemson and Florida State, the spread's 2.5. I mean, I guess I lean Florida State, but like, who knows? Who knows? Oregon State, Washington State, another amazing game just to sit down and watch and enjoy. But who knows? I mean, they beat Wisconsin at home, but Oregon State has a little better roster. But have they been tested yet? Like, total coin flip. And a lot of these games almost made my official plays, and they are now crossed out. I boiled it down. I only have 5 picks. I mean, I gave you guys a lot before. I boiled it down. I mean, I had a bunch. And then I basically boiled down my picks, and I go through like 3 sessions. I get what I like. I cross out anything I think is a risk. I re-research. I re-research. I re-go over it, and then I have my official plays. And it just kept boiling down this week. Let's just get into it. Let's get into it. 1 unit play, LSU minus 17. Friendly reminder, make sure you guys have multiple applications on your phone. FanDuel, DraftKings, PointsBet, Caesars. Make sure you can shop around because some of these are 17.5, some are 17. Certain lines, certain games, you could get a 6.5, you could get a 7. If you liked an underdog, you could get like a 3.5. Depending on the game, shop around, get the best position you can. So, LSU minus 17. I know it's a big number, and historically, especially in the last 2 matchups, these teams are very close. I mean, they've just been low-scoring, ugly games. Where's LSU been for the past few years? Rebuilding stage. It's just not comparable. A lot of people are bringing up that statistic. I've seen a lot of people taking the points with Arkansas. I don't see it. LSU's on a mission. They're an unstoppable force right now. They're locked in. I think that Florida State game could very well be the only game they lose all year. I mean, this team looks phenomenal. I have no idea how Arkansas is going to keep it within 17. I'm telling you guys, LSU's about to make another statement. Now, we know how bad Mississippi State was. I gave you guys LSU this prior week as one of my 2-unit plays, one of my bigger plays. This is only a unit here, but at home, night game, come on. The momentum will continue. They're going to cover 17. They're going to win this game by 20 plus, in my opinion. So, I had Oregon State minus 2.5 as a 1-unit play. I just couldn't quite get there. Cross it out. I had Michigan State catching 7.5 at home against Maryland, who I think is a fraud. Couldn't quite get there. I'm just like, you know what? We can't do this. Me and the subscribers here. We cannot put our hard-earned money on a team like Michigan State. Do I think they cover? Do I think they have a chance to show up out of nowhere and actually pull off an upset? Yeah, but didn't make the list. Louisville minus 13 over Boston College. I'm that close to taking it, but I just can't quite do it. I mean, it's going to be a huge emotional letdown spot. I like Louisville. I think they cover the 13. I just can't quite get there. Our other 1-unit play, we only have 2 of them, is Kentucky, laying the 13.5 at Vanderbilt. Early in the year, I gave you guys Wake Forest to cover against Vandy. Really, ever since the Vandy-Hawaii game, I knew basically to blindly bet or at least look into every Vanderbilt game moving forward. They suck. Kentucky, pretty good quarterback. SEC team. I'll take them. I got it at 13. There's some different numbers bouncing around with this game, so make sure you shop around. Kentucky, minus 13 at Vanderbilt. And I know it's an away game, but it's a revenge game. If anyone remembers the upset last year, this Kentucky team will not be too thrilled to go there. I think they're gonna keep their foot on the gas. So 1-unit plays, LSU minus 17, Kentucky minus 13. 2-unit plays, and this is going to finish it off. I don't have a bomb. You know, I gave you guys a bomb in NFL, Cowboys and Saints moneyline parlay. That was a 5-unit hit. I don't have one. I try to find you guys one. I try to find one the best I could. I'm like, what can I draw up? What can we try to feel confident with to really make up some ground here? Well, not make up ground. I mean, we're sitting at 14-7 for college football, up 7.5 units. So we don't have to make up any ground, but I couldn't find a spot to absolutely go nuclear on something. So we're just going to finish it out with 3 more picks at 2 units each. We're going to start with Texas Tech. We're going to go against my own school, West Virginia. I hate to do it. I hate to go against my own squad, but Pittsburgh is absolutely horrible. Their quarterback is beyond bad. And I know we lost money on that last-second interception in the Oregon-Texas Tech game, but we're going back to Texas Tech. Way better roster. They've seen better competition. West Virginia's offense, I just can't trust it. They're not going to keep pace. I just can't see them keeping pace in this game. Texas Tech has already gone to a pretty tough road environment out there in Wyoming. And I know Mountaineer Field. I know Morgantown. Spent 4.5 years there. It's a tough place to get a win, regardless of the year and the roster and coaches and all the factors. But at 5.5, I'm taking Texas Tech all day long. I was almost going to go a little bit heavier on this and make it a 3-unit play. But we're going to stick to 2 units. Texas Tech minus the 5.5. We're going to go with Kansas, and a lot of people are on BYU here. Oh, they upset Arkansas. They're a pretty good team. Kansas barely got by Nevada. Come on. Kansas was half asleep. This game basically is up to Kansas. If Kansas wants to show up and play, they're going to have no problem here. If they want to be half asleep, they're going to have a problem. But the point is, it's a home game for Kansas, and it's up to Kansas. Okay? You never want to bet on a team that you're going to be like, I need their best effort. Like, cross your fingers that, like, a team that you think they could be, like, you think they could reach their potential. We already know what we have with Kansas and BYU. They lost way too much talent off that offense. They're not going to keep pace in this game. Single-digit spread in Lawrence, which is starting to be a pretty serious home field advantage. I think Kansas shows up after that flat game. I like their coach. I think he's going to have those players pretty disciplined this week and focused. Kansas minus 9.5. This one's, I hate to say like a no-brainer, because if this is one that like they only win by 7, you guys are going to come back and be like, you said Kansas and blah, blah, blah. I'm very, very confident Kansas covers 9.5. So 2 units there. And we're going to finish things off, and here comes the hate. I get it. I'm going against Colorado. No Travis Hunter. Even if they had Travis Hunter, I would still lay 21 points. I would still lay it. Oregon is going to freaking lay it on them. You think they feel sorry for Colorado? I don't. Statement game here from Oregon. People are going to see the 3 touchdowns, and they're still going to be all, cloudy vision from all the Dion, drama. I don't buy it. I think Colorado's a complete fraud. They should have lost their last game to Colorado State. Oregon has already proved themselves going on the road and beating a team like Texas Tech, who easily has the same offensive firepower. I don't care about Travis Hunter and Sanders. Oregon minus 21 is a 2-unit play. I think it's a no-brainer. I just how is Colorado going to stay within 21 points? Basically, Oregon is going to have to feel bad, or Bo Nix gets injured on the first play or something like that. It's going to take kind of an anomaly to stay within the number. So 1-unit plays LSU and Kentucky, 2-unit plays Texas Tech, Kansas, and Oregon. 5 plays total, and that's 8 units worth. 8 units, 5 plays. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments. See you in the next video.